Okay, Anberlin, I owe you an apology. Over the last year, since 2024, we were reviewing all the records that were being played at When We Were Young, including Anberlin's record, Nevertake Friendship Personal, currently celebrating their 20th year of the album being out on tour. They are playing with a new singer, Maddie Mullins. Stephen Christian has taken some time off of the band, and Maddie Mullins has been filling in for them on a couple of these tours, and he's been doing a great job. When we did that review of Nevertake Friendship Personal, I had some less than stellar things to say about it.
I did not like this record at all.
Shit.
It just wasn't for me. I didn't like a lot of the songs. I didn't like how they transitioned into one another. There were some lyrics that I felt were a little cringy, a little bit clunky, and I didn't really love the record as a whole. There were some songs on it, Paper Thin Hymn, Feel Good Drag. Obviously really liked those two songs, big singles from that album. After seeing them a few times over the course of the year with Maddie Mullins on vocals, I was very like, okay, I feel bad now that I've liked this, because now I'm like, seeing you so many times and I'm in the crowd and friends are giving me a hard time for being here at all. The Nevertake Friendship Personal album is celebrating its 20th year. It makes sense that Maddie Mullins could be invited to do a re-recorded version of Nevertake Friendship Personal called Nevertake. It's now available on all the streaming platforms. And so here's my apology. I really enjoy this re-recorded version of it quite a bit more than I like the original one. And I don't think it's just because of Maddie's vocals. I like Stephen Christian's vocals. I do think that because this is using new production, new sounds, and guitar tones and drum tones and all of this stuff on top of the songs from before, it gives a bit of new life to these songs that I wasn't really feeling the original time when I listened to it. What I really like about it is that the sound is so updated. It sounds like modern songs, but with this structure from 2005. Like the nostalgia of what the songs sounded like at that time is not necessarily in the recording style or the way that they put to CD and listen to that way. Because there's a lot of albums that are recorded by bands when they first started, when the money wasn't fully there and they said, yeah, this sounds fine. And then that record takes off and they obviously are able to do more stuff on the new ones. But everybody who loved that original record or the early stuff is now just so used to whatever that sounded like at that time. Now they get to take all of those songs and put it into new sound. And for someone like me who wasn't really feeling it the first time, taking another listen to it this time, having seen them live, having heard Maddie Mullins sing them live, I'm starting to like get a better sense of like what these songs were meant to be from 2005. So I've been listening to it a few times. There's still some of the stuff that I didn't like about the lyrics. There's still some stuff that, doesn't work for me songwriting wise, but I do think one of the biggest things about this is the cohesion and how songs flow into one another is much better to me now.
There are so many moments of this where I'm like, is Anberlin trying to be pop punk or are they trying to be a heavy post-hardcore screamo band?
The way that I hear these songs, some songs don't sound different than all the other ones. It doesn't sound like here's the poppy songs and here's the heavier songs, here's the rippers. It all feels like one cohesive package. And I really appreciate that the production and all of that went into this new one in order to create a sound that is one sounding album. I recommend listening to this new Nevertake record. I know a lot of old fans are going to say that the original one is the one that they like, and that's fine. But at least me, from my position, I'm apologizing for not liking it originally. I finally come around. So Anberlin fans, please, leave me alone. Let me learn. Okay.